الفتاح السيسي فجر اليوم بتفقد الأكاديمية العسكرية المصرية. حيث استهل الزيارة بمشاركة طلبة الأكاديمية العسكرية صلاة الفجر. وعقب ذلك تابع سيادته طابور اللياقة الصباحي للطلبة.
Of the students. Also, he has thrown a speech on the students to encourage them to be determined in exercises and also knowledge, and to be aware of all the incidents internationally and locally. Allow me first to direct to all of you greetings, appreciation and respect under the directives of the faculty and the faculty members and students. In fact, I wouldn't say I am conservative or regarding the word of the factory of men. They are not only men. They are men and women, of course. In the factory, it's a factory for all, to build a character that is balanced and capable, not only for the armed forces, but for all the country's institutions. The Academy is doing a great role. Every day, it's clear this role is happening, and the goal that we achieved, that for these goals the Academy was established. I'm here to, even there is a new course of the civil courses, I'm welcoming it, and I know they've been 2 days and this is the third day. This is the third day. I know this is very hard because there are families and young kids. So I welcome all of them. I'm saying this is an experience. The result of it, the goal of it, is to build a character with no matter the kind or type of this character or the mission, that is capable to cope with challenges. This is what we want to talk about and confirm. The idea is not the presence for a certain period of time. No. There are, behind us, there are so many programs. These programs are designed by experts from universities, experts from universities that are determined for this. Sociology and psychology and different sciences. But I also want to confirm the greetings, welcoming, and all good wishes for all of you. And the period that you're here, even if it's long or short, it will come to an end. Benefit from every moment you're present here, whether building your knowledge or even benefiting physically. This is also a part that you can benefit from, and habits that could be later on be present in the society and the people around us. All good wishes for you. And with the seriousness and the responsibility that is present in the academy and the staff members, I never talked about these points before. I want to say that the faculty, staff members, they are very important factors that believe in this idea. They believe in the idea and the goal. So basically, when everyone start the day at 4:30 in the morning, sometimes they do the sudden awakening. This depends on the sudden planning. Not everyone can go on this way. Of course, in the academy, they are here to achieve this goal. It was very important to point to the role, the great role that I wish it continues in every specialities and in all fields. Today, I talked to you a little bit because we're always used when we meet, we talk to you, and through you, I talk to the public opinion in Egypt, and I say regarding the internal aspect, internal aspect inside Egypt. It is moving in a good way, and even the recent events happening in the region confirms the political ideas that are stable, and we have agreed on them 10 years ago with transparency and honesty and frankness and seriousness to bypass them. We confirm every day the progress happening in this aspect, as you know, for example, and I hope we always have the context of the events and the path that we are witnessing. I talk to all students and all Egyptians. Don't forget that 10 years ago, or even more, we had a very huge problem in Egypt. It was very big, and it could impact the security and stability until now. Don't ever forget that this had huge impacts on our state. Don't forget that every incident happens, it has an impact, negative or positive. Thank God we are moving in a good path, not due to our witness, but the hard circumstances that we're dealing with, and also the state of instability that is going to have a very huge impact now and in the future. Therefore, despite all of these conditions, and more than $8 billion were direct rewards of the Suez Canal that bypassed very hard conditions that I'm talking about in the region. There is a war going on in Gaza. Despite all of this, thank God, the economic reform path is going well, and we're progressing every day. This is not easy. It is hard, and we're suffering. And I say we're all suffering from this because all of us should unify and have solidarity in this achievement that we're witnessing in Egypt and for Egypt. Let me just assure you, we don't have a problem in goods or products. Our precautions are enough. As I always said, I am talking generally because nobody lives this way only. But I'm assuring you that, thank God, we are moving in a good path. Look, regarding the economy and progressing and developing the state of people. This is about people, not government, and not a sector in the country. No. It is the result of all the country. When all these sectors work effectively with science, knowledge, in a good way, the progress could be achieved. And the results that could be achieved and more. So I just want to say, for all of us, because sometimes through these events, we see on social media and even on media outlets, and as I told you before, and I said it here before, that progress, scientific progress, that the human is doing, it is a part of life, of habits in life, and God has put this. Nothing is put wrong, nothing is put unplanned without God's plans. The human progress that's happening in the universe is a progress from the establishment of this universe, and it is planned precisely and wisely. For example, as I told you, social media, so many people says this is evil. Evil is your usage of it, but it has so many benefits if you made a good use of it. And here I talk that we said among the goals, even in this academy, that we say to a huge sector, number of people, that you can let go your mobile phone for one day, one night, and months. You cannot use the phone except in precise timings. We can deal with everything in a way. I am just pointing out to social media that it became a huge part of our lives. And by the way, I'm not talking to you only. I'm talking through you to Egyptians. And today it became used. We Egypt, we people in every country, as I said, if you use it in a good way or in a bad way, I'm not going to make it long, but I want to say it's not necessary. It is necessary to understand that all these are used as a weapon directed to you, to disappoint you, to spread rumors, to decompose your will and solidarity and strength through so many words and talks. And my bid here is on your awareness of Egyptians that is developing every day, that is confirmed by the behavior and reactions of all people with the events taking place and the cases and issues are happening. I just wanted to remind you and everyone hearing me, take care, not everything you see and hear on social media or even on media outlets or even in media outlets. Media is a huge science and an art, the art of influence on people and directing the public opinion in a way or another. All of these talks, we are here in Egypt. I'm not talking about anyone, I'm talking about not only about students, I'm talking about Egypt. They understand it. So I want to say, let's pay attention to this topic very well, as in this era, this is the most hard time in our region that all tools are used to do the effects and influence demanded to be achieved. Nobody will defeat population. Nobody could defeat a population. There is no country could defeat a population. But they could defeat some individuals or sectors but a population that is unified and believe in God and believe in its goals and have self-confidence, no, nobody can do this. Nobody can defeat a population. And I hope this word becomes in front of your eyes and we think about it very well. Under one condition, that this population understands and be aware and have resilience and always ready to sacrifice of everything, even to sacrifice his own life as we're now doing. As of course, the international position as you're following, as I said, it's been 2 years or more. I consider since 2011 we pay attention to this very well in the region. Our region is suffering of very hard conditions. Not only the 2 years of the war in Gaza. No, I consider that the region, the Arab region, is going through a very hard conditions and even before this. And this requires or confirms, before I say what it requires from us, this confirms the stable ideas and ideologies of us. It achieves the stability of relations and being aware of conspiracies and not interfering in others' issues and to cooperate only in development. And this is what we believed in and practiced, and we're still practicing until now. And because of God, we are seeing and witnessing results of this, as we are, thank God, in a better situation than the previous situations. And we always need, all of us, and here I get back to the topic of media and social media, and say, for example, during the past few months and weeks, social media were used to affect the relationship between us and our neighbors, and we have very good relations with them. I'm not talking politics, no. I swear to God. Our relations are very good with all our neighbors in the Arab region. And anyone tries, you have to understand this, Egyptians, anyone tries to make you fall or disagree with your neighbors, he is trying to divide you and weaken you. We need the most to be with each other together. The region is going through a very hard conditions and the regional security is threatened hugely. Do you think this is the right time for divisions? Who thinks this way? This is why I said the first point about the international position. Regarding the international position, I confirm on our relationship, the strong relationship and balanced relationship, especially with the Arab region. It's not a problem at all. And I am honest with you, I swear to God, with all my neighbors. Whether in the Arab, Moroccan and also North Africa, or even in the Arab West or the Gulf countries. Take care, there is a plan that we be divided, and this division starts on the level of populations. We are neighbors and we will still be neighbors. Our security and their security is one security. The Arab security is one security, and anyone thinks to enter this region, he is targeting, harming us, and never the Egyptian, human, Arab, Saudi, Emirati, Kuwaiti, Qatari, Syrian, any human. This is why I'm saying human, never. And take care, pay attention that not everything you see or hear, you believe it. Or even move as a result of it. Now this is the most time we need to be together for our security and for our populations. This is, I just wanted to tell you this. As I observed for the past period of time, many trials to fall for this between us and between our neighbors that we respect so much and appreciate, and also appreciate their positive positions with us. And we will never forget this, never, and we shouldn't forget this, never, for them. We're left with the problem that I talked about yesterday. I don't know if you saw it. I know you have screens and halls. I talked about the Gaza Strip and the efforts we're exerting to stop the war. And I said, and I'm repeating this briefly now for you, that we are through not only the period I'm here and even before this, the Egyptian country understood, was aware of the danger regarding clashing or conflict with individuals in Gaza or even with the Israeli country. And since 2005, 2007 until now, this is a trial always to not escalate and fight doesn't happen. But it happened in this phase 4 or 5 times. It ended with the last fight. And as I said yesterday, and I'm repeating this now, it was an appreciation for Egypt. We said that any fight, the result of it will be paid by the Palestinians, and the strip will be destructed and we will reestablish it. Also, the amount of destruction is unique, but we understand. When I say we understand, and we have a good observation of and analysis of the results, we should consider this. And since 7th of October until now, this is a trial to stop the war and ease the suffering of Palestinians, and also the release of hostages from both sides. We succeeded sometimes and sometimes we didn't, but it is not depending on us. There are many sides. This is not an internal situation, it's an international situation. But we have partners that we deal with, and we cooperate with to stop the war and enter aid and the release of hostages. So also during the past few weeks, the sedition and division and deceiving and why they are changing the rule. After everything you have seen, you didn't learn. We didn't learn that nothing's right except the right. Still deceiving, still dreaming, dreams that are not applicable, not attainable. I just wanted to say this because sometimes from repeating lies so many times, sometimes people believe it. And with the absence or the weakening of having a voice of right and truth, sometimes people could be deceived. You have to confirm and to be sure of one thing. Look, we always say that we are with God. We don't fear anything. Why don't we fear anything? Who does something wrong always is fearful, because he has something inside him tells him that you could be judged for this, at least in this life or afterlife. So he fears, but because of God, we fear only of God, because he sees us. And he is an expert and insightful and capable. And this is why we fear him and we consider. And because of God, and not with anyone's money, and not with conspiracy on anyone. And our goal in front of God is to develop and reconstruct. And this is why we don't fear anything. And all the conspiracies and deceiving taking place, we're not fearful of this, not because we are strong only, no, but because we know that we have a huge support, the huge support in the whole universe. And every time we fear from him, we will be better and bigger, and no one, because of God, will be able to do anything. Nobody will be able to do anything. With God, with God, with God. I'm happy to be with you. I see tomorrow in you, and I see hope in you and the future for Egypt. God be with you. Thank you so much. I took a lot of your time, but it was a beautiful day to be with you today. God save you from everything evil. Peace be upon you.
ذكر السفير محمد الشناوي المتحدث الرسمي أن السيد الرئيس تابع التدريبات المختلفة للطلبة والدورات التدريبية الأخرى، حيث أجاد سيادته في هذا الصدد بالمستوى الرفيع الذي يتمتع به الطلاب من حيث اللياقة البدنية والثقة بالنفس، والذي انعكس جليا في أدائهم خلال التدريبات.
And a conversation happened between President and with students as he was assured on the path of the programs from our side. We have a group directed to deal with problems of the country, and our girls and boys here to solve some of their problems. I don't have any questions, sir. But I want to express my appreciation and greetings to allow women to be here in the military academy. It was a dream for me to see you. And I used to see the graduation ceremonies on television, and I used to tear from pride, and I always dreamt to be inside this place by any means, but I didn't know how. Of course, the military academy will add a lot to us, and of course it is very stressful at first, but the sacrifices are getting bigger. We're accepting this, of course, and there is no problem. It was my dream to join the armed forces, but now I'm achieving my dream to be here. The other dream is to see you. God bless you. I'm from Sohag Governorate, and I want to inform you that all the countryside loves you and they appreciate your efforts and everything you're doing. We see it and we appreciate it. Thank you so much for all these beautiful words, and we're happy that you're here with us. And benefit, as I said, look, the place here is an opportunity and experience that's different. Live it and benefit from it. Of course, I would like to thank you that we're here, and you're always supporting women. Thank you for giving an opportunity to girls to join, because this wasn't available before. My experience is that the woman is a very important thing. All appreciation and confidence in you. God save you. And I welcome you. God bless you. I'm welcoming you. Happy to meet you in the first week of the training. I wish you good in your experience. Maybe it's hard at first, hard a little bit, but after some time you get used to it and you'll benefit from it. And I say this so that you help us in benefiting, that you are ready psychologically, but I wish you good and I'm happy you're here. And this place that you're in, I am saying it's a trial from us, an attempt as a country to make you ready, all of you, not only the armed forces, not only the police, but all of us. And if we succeeded in this, this would be a huge blessing from God. And the idea of the success of this is your reception of this idea and your readiness to deal with it. I swear you are the future. You should know this. Your position is very huge. Your importance is very huge. God wants this. And never underestimate your capabilities. You are capable to do a huge change in our lives, in our work, and even in the society. The context of your influence, of the influence of every student of you, starts from your house and kids to your neighbors, your friends, to your family, a very huge context, and even in work. And if any one of you want to apply for the master degree, we're ready for this. Master degree, we need this. To have scientific degree is the master degree. Knowledge will never stop. I know this is hard for you to leave your homes and kids, and even who are not married yet, to leave their fathers, but we are a big family here. The civil trainings and courses, a high level and amazing level and respectful level. Determined as well. This is something that makes me happy. I also expected this. God bless you and save you. Thank you so much.
هذا وقد شارك السيد رئيس طلاب الأكاديمية
Also, President Sisi has joined the breakfast meal as he conducted talks with students, and he confirmed in this context the importance of hard work and having different more sciences and knowledge. And also he talked about digital leaders, which is the initiative done by the country to the initiative of digital leaders. Here I confirm that this initiative targets providing opportunities to all youth who want and capable, are capable to have scientific evaluations and assessments. It will be very fair, so who's entering it could benefit from it. He will stay with us, and I say to you, for who doesn't know, here in the academy, there is no failing. And after we provide this environment and this education, we say thank you, thank you. Right. I was keen to tell you this. For you, you know this, of course. But I say, even this will happen with digital leaders who will not do what's required in a module, will not continue. I am clear about this. The student will cost us 1 million to come. You will do all efforts, will exert all efforts, or we provide this opportunity to someone else. Procedures are now taking place, and I wish you good. And I wish the initiative of digital leaders will achieve what we want, to have a generation of youth that we prepare them to even obtain their master's degree inside the academy. I don't want to delay this. Let's start the meal. Thank you so much. And at the end of this tour, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi checked the transportation provided by the academy to transport students from different governments that they reside in and facilitate the transportation to and from the academy.